How to tell if a girl likes you. Ah, the age-old question. One that's driven people to pluck does she and she daisy petals for almost forever. How to tell if a girl likes you. Flirting tends to come with sometimes aggravatingly subtle cues, making it hard to know if all your eyelash batting is being reciprocated. Consider me, who believed for months that I'd all but flashed in neon signs a girl likes you, at the person I'm now dating. Before writing this, I asked him when he was sure I liked him. His response? The first time I leaned over, with fish taco breath, and kissed him. At this point, I'd spent more than 1 month in full-on crush mode on this person. And take my word for it, there were signs. So, to help you get to the bottom of whether your special someone is feeling you back, here's how to tell if someone likes you via 27 signs. One or two of these showing up could be a coincidence. Sure. Or it could be signaling you've got a solid friendship with this person. The more of these signs a girl likes you that you recognize, though, the more you might feel sure you've got a mutual crush on your hands. And, FYI, these signs hold true no matter the gender identities involved. 1. She seeks out and keeps eye contact with you. Researchers are still trying to understand the value and meaning of eye contact, but eye contact can express interest, making it one of the more common "does she like me?" signs to look out for. That said, neurodivergent people, including those with autism, often have a different relationship to eye contact. This sign someone likes you won't apply to everyone. 2. She remembers small details about you. Attentiveness and attraction pretty much go hand in hand. If your crush remembers something you mentioned in passing one time 5 months ago, it's either a sign they've got an uncannily good memory, that they like you back, or both. 3. She goes out of her way to spend time with you. It's obvious, but telling. If someone has a crush on you, they're more likely to make a point to spend time with you, even when it technically isn't convenient for them. If you get there trying hard to be available to see you, it's a good sign that they're about it. And the it is you. 4. She asks you personal questions. If they seem genuinely eager to learn new things about your life and preferences and ask you specific, personal questions about those things, that's definitely a sign your crush could be reciprocated. 5. She smiles at you. A lot. If someone is often smiling in your presence, that's a good indicator they enjoy, and maybe even really enjoy, being around you. When we crush, our brains release a whole bunch of chemicals that include the feel-good neuropeptide oxytocin, which may be one reason people tend to get giddily happy near their crushes, when they aren't in the total throes of crush agony. That is. 6. She finds reason to touch you, in hopefully a cute, consensual, and not creepy kind of way. If your crush seems to be looking for any reason to brush your arm, pat you on the back, or tuck a loose lock of hair behind your ear, that could be a sign that she likes you back. 7. She physically mirrors you. A lot has been written about psychology's mirroring effect, which, by the way, does show up between friends and family members. 2. In crush dynamics, if you have someone's full interest, they're likely to mirror back your facial expressions and posture, often unconsciously. It's a physical expression of empathy and attentiveness, and it could be a sign they're into you. 8. She keeps up to date on your social media activity. Trying to suss out someone's feelings for you from your social media interactions is a slippery and often emotionally unfun slope. For instance, reading meaning into how quickly someone sees your Instagram story and what it means if they're listed at the top of your story's viewers can be a minefield. While Instagram hasn't officially gone on the record about the way its algorithm presents story views, the order more likely has to do with your own activity on the app versus someone else's. Even still, if someone's showing a clear pattern of wanting to know what you're up to and looking for ways to engage with you, that can be evidence of a crush. 9. She fiddles with her appearance around you. We know As a sign a girl likes you, she plays with her hair. Sounds like a pretty dusty cliche. And yet, nervous people often fuss with their appearance. Whether that means readjusting their clothing, messing with their hair, or checking their makeup. And nervousness can be the calling card of a crush. 10. She seeks out ways to spend one-on-one time with you. There's kind of no arguing with this one. If someone likes you, they don't only want to spend time with you in a group setting. Plain and simple. If they're suggesting or enthusiastic about plans that would mean one-on-one time between you, that's a good sign. 11. She playfully teases you. This isn't the old "they're being mean to you because they like you" take. If the person you like gently pokes good-spirited fun at you, that can be a form of forging intimacy and closeness. 12. She creates inside jokes with you. In the same vein as playfully teasing you, a person who likes you is likely to try to connect with you by creating jokes only you two will get. Do friends also do this? For sure, they do. But inside jokes with crushes are likely to have a flirty edge. 13. She sends you things that remind her of you, be it a song or a meme. If someone is sending you things they think you'll like, that's a clear signal you're on their mind. 14. She leans in toward you. This is related, in a way, to the mirroring we talked about earlier. People who like each other often unconsciously angle their bodies toward one another, sometimes pointing their feet toward one another. 2. Your crush could also lean in to hear you better, when you're pretty sure they could hear you just fine with 6 more inches of space between you. Seeking physical closeness, even when touch itself isn't involved, is often a sign of attraction. 15. She licks or bites her lips. Our lips are sensitive to our emotional states, and biting or licking lips when in close proximity of someone you like is a telltale crush sign. It may even be a sign this person is thinking about being kissed by you. Just remember that nonverbal body language, even if it might seem clear, doesn't replace the need to get verbal consent before going in for a smooch. Rather than ruining the mood, a well-timed "can I kiss you?" can come off as smooth. 2. 16. It's clear that she talks to her friends about you. Alternatively, you get the sense they've coached their friends not to make it seem like they talk about you. 17. She uses your name super often. This one's gotta be one of the oldest crush signs in the book. If someone is going out of their way to include your name in sentences that don't strictly require it, whether in person or by text, they may be into you. 18. She gives you ultra-specific compliments. Sure, "you're so funny" can be a sign of someone liking you. 2. But compliments that are highly specific to you as a person are already sign this person is paying attention to you, and may even want you to notice that they notice. 19. She keeps text conversations going and going. Bring on the banter. Someone who likes you is more likely to find reasons to keep a text conversation going, no matter where it takes you, than to look for conversational exits. 20. She lets you in. Being vulnerable is important for closeness and connection, no matter the nature of the dynamic in play. If a girl has a crush on you, her choosing to let you into something personal about her life can be a way of inviting trust and testing the waters for deeper connection. 21. When you talk, she actively listens. Active listening means being fully present. When you're speaking, a person who likes you may show that they're actively listening by nodding, leaning in, and asking you specific questions about the things you share. Paying attention is kind of everything when it comes to figuring out whether someone likes you or not, or even if a person is close friendship material. After all, we all want people in our lives who pay attention to us. 22. She's made an effort to get to know people in your life. This is a clear way of showing real investment even before romance has officially been thrown into the mix. Opportunities to hang out one-on-one count for a lot. But in addition to those, you can try floating some plans that would bring your crush into the fold of your crew or family. If she likes you, She'll want to take advantage of those chances to meet your people. 23. She shows keen interest in your future plans. Beyond showing investment in the people you care about, another one of the major signs a girl likes you is the level of investment she shows in your future plans. Does she sit up a little straighter and ask you questions when talk of future goals and where you see life headed comes up? Someone with a crush on you will want to hear about your future in detail, including for the selfish reason of wanting to understand how they'd fit within it. 24. She gets, playfully, competitive with you. This one isn't necessarily a shoe-in. On the flip side, maybe the person you're crushing on can't stand competitive people and wouldn't take kindly to your references to beating them at a game or sport. For a lot of people, though, competition and flirtation are closely tied. 25. She lends you something, because that means you'll need to hang out again for her to get that book or other strategically shared possession back. Naturally. 26. She's rarely on her phone when you're together. Not to sound like a broken record here, but attention, are they giving it to you? If you're wondering how to tell if she likes you, take note of the way she uses her phone when you're together. We're pretty much all battling a case of phantom limb syndrome with our phones these days. But if she seems more interested in texting or scrolling than being fully tuned into you, that's worth noting. 27. You tell her you like her, and she reciprocates. Want a truly fail-proof sign a girl likes you? Make your own feelings known and see how she responds. Boom. Telling a crush that you like them can feel scary, but silently, agonizingly nursing a crush can often feel a whole lot worse. Not only that, but trying to play the cool, unbothered card is frequently a recipe for confusion and, more than that, for missing out. Who has time for that? Make your move, and try to take expectations out of it. Life, love, and dating are all better with surprises. Below are some comments from readers who sent us about the signs she likes you. Signs that we females like you. We smile at you a lot. We look at you a lot, usually with a look of adoration, and we might quickly turn away if you catch us. We think nearly everything you do is wonderful. We compliment you easily. We find a reason to give you our phone number or social media for the younger ones. We might struggle to make eye contact. We are much quieter or much more talkative in your presence. Both are nervous reactions, and we tend to do the one opposite our natural personality. We have a hard time eating in front of you. Not all of us do this, but it can be another nervous behavior. We avoid you. Again, not all of us do it. But when I was much younger, this was definitely my method. She talks about you to her friends. Her friends talk to you about her and ask you if you have feelings for her. The answer is hidden in her behavior, tongue sticking out. To be clear, she will always tend to do these things if she's falling for you. She will start talking to you with less words and more smiles. She will try to make eye contact to express her feelings. Mainly, she will blush a lot when she's around you, which you may easily make out. She will definitely stop teasing you by other girl name. She will start chatting with you whole night if possible, and it will continue in later days. She will start feeling jealous about your closeness with other girls. If that girl is her best friend, then she will really start hating her best friend. If she's falling for you, she will not miss any small chance to make you happy. If she's liking you, she will wait for your replies for hours, only if you have her number. She will start asking sorry for simple mistakes she will do. She can easily get hurt by your actions. She will start telling you that you are ignoring her. That girl will take the initiative to celebrate your birthday in a different way, just to see your happy face. She starts asking you about her looks often. If you don't tell her what she was expecting, her day is just gone. She will start respecting your thoughts more than as a friend. She starts to do things just to impress you, like dressing up nicely, sharing her thoughts with you, etc. If she's a girl whom you barely know, she will start appearing in front of you for no reason. She will start using her words more carefully in front of you. She starts feeling your every touch intensely, and you can make out that she's getting pleased by your every touch. Hope you got that, girl. Otherwise, you will not get any vibes of that kind from her if she's just a friend. Thanks for reading my small lines. Much love. Have a great day. Smiley face.